If Spain has been sitting on your travel vision board, it's time to move it to your active calendar. The country's energy is absolutely electric right now, especially since they just took home the 2026 World Cup trophy, defeating Argentina 1-0 with a thrilling extra time goal. Between that massive victory, modernist architecture that defies logic, cliffside towns, and world-class food crawls, Spain packs an incredible trip. If you are ready to start planning, here are 15 absolute must-dos for your ultimate Spain bucket list. Like, subscribe, and click the bell. If you'd like our Spain travel essentials like walking shoes, hiking clothes, and travel hack items, check out our description below. Number 1. Marvel at La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona. Forget everything you think a cathedral looks like. Antoni Gaudi's masterpiece has been under construction for over a century, and stepping inside feels like walking through a colorful, towering concrete forest. Gaudi designed the massive pillars to look like trees branching out into the ceiling, and the way the natural light hits the interior is entirely unique. Travel tip: book your timed entry ticket weeks in advance and aim for a late afternoon slot to catch the golden light streaming through the warm tone-stained glass. Also, remember to dress modestly. Shoulders and knees must be covered to enter. Number 2. Pincho Hop through San Sebastian. Forget standard sit-down dinners for a night. Head up north to San Sebastian, the undisputed culinary capital of the Basque Country. The culture here is all about movement. You drift from bar to bar in the old town, picking up bite-sized gourmet skewers, known as pinchos, right off the counter. Expect incredible local bites like tempura fried seafood, sizzling steak, and anchovies, matching each one with a glass of crisp local Tacoli wine poured from high above the glass to aerate it. Travel tip: keep track of what you eat. In many traditional spots, it operates on the honor system, and you simply tell the bartender what you had when it's time to settle up. Number 3. Catch the sunset at the Alhambra in Granada. This sprawling Moorish palace and fortress complex is incredible by day, packed with intricate stucco work and the tranquil pools of the General Life Gardens. But sunset here hits entirely different. Walk up to the Mirador de San Nicolas, a lively plaza across the valley in the Albaycin neighborhood, just as the sun dips behind the Sierra Nevada mountains and the red walls of the fortress start to glow. Travel tip: tickets for the Alhambra, specifically the Nasrid palaces, sell out months in advance. Book as early as possible, and you absolutely must bring your physical passport for entry. They check it against your ticket. Number 4. Wander the Real Alcazar in Seville. You might recognize the lush gardens, sunken courtyards, and intricate tilework from Game of Thrones, but experiencing the real Alcazar in person is next level. It is one of the finest examples of Mudéjar architecture in the world, a stunning blend of Christian and Moorish design that keeps you stopping around every single corner to admire the ceilings and courtyards. Travel tip: look out for the resident peacocks roaming the gardens. Pair this visit with the Seville Cathedral right next door and buy a combined ticket online to skip the massive queues. Number 5. Explore Park Güell in Barcelona. More of Gaudi's playful genius perched high on a hill above the city. Originally intended to be a luxury housing estate, it's now a public park filled with mosaic serpentine benches, stone viaducts, and gingerbread-style gatehouses. It is hands down one of the best spots to grab panoramic views of Barcelona, stretching all the way out to the Mediterranean. Travel tip: the park is divided into a free zone and the paid monumental zone. You need a ticket for the monumental zone, where the famous mosaic lizard is, and the walk up from the metro is a steep incline, so wear your walking shoes. Number 6. Stand in awe at Ronda's Puente Nuevo. Picture a dramatic stone bridge spanning a massive 300-foot deep gorge, connecting the two halves of a historic mountaintop town. Granada is breathtaking, and it has inspired writers like Ernest Hemingway for decades. Walking down the dirt trail into the El Tajo Gorge for that classic wide-angle view of the bridge is worth every single step. Travel tip: the hike down is steep and dusty, so skip the sandals. Go during the late afternoon when the harsh overhead sun softens, illuminating the stone bridge beautifully. Number 7. Dive into Madrid's art scene at the Prado. Even if you aren't a massive museum person, the Prado is a cultural heavyweight. It houses masterpieces like Velázquez, Las Meninas, works by Goya, and the wildly detailed Garden of Earthly Delights by Johannes Bosch. The sheer volume of art can be overwhelming, so pick 3 or 4 artists to focus on. Travel tip: the museum offers free entry during the last 2 hours of the day, usually 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Afterward, take a slow evening stroll through nearby Retiro Park to rest your feet and watch the street performers. Number 8. Step inside the Mezquita Cathedral in Cordoba. This is easily one of the most architecturally unique buildings in the world. Originally a Roman temple, then a massive Islamic mosque, and finally a Catholic church. The history is literally built into the walls. You walk into a massive, dim forest of red and white striped arches, only to find a soaring, brilliantly lit Renaissance cathedral dropped right in the dead center of it. Travel tip: for just a few extra euros, you can buy a ticket to climb the bell tower. It gives you an incredible bird's eye view of the massive courtyard of orange trees below. Number 9. Savor authentic jamón ibérico and seafood paella. Food is practically a sport here, so bring your appetite. In the south and central regions, you have to track down melt-in-mouth, acorn-fed jamón ibérico along the coast, especially near Valencia or Barcelona. Find a spot serving authentic charcoal-infused seafood paella, loaded with fresh fish, prawns, and mussels. Travel tip: Spaniards eat paella for lunch, never for dinner. When you get your pan, look for the socarrat, that crispy caramelized layer of rice at the very bottom. That is the best part. Number 10. Experience live flamenco in Seville. Skip the big flashy tourist dinner shows and find the authentic tableau or a small local venue in Seville, where flamenco is deeply rooted. True flamenco is composed of 3 elements: the singing, the guitar playing, and the dancing. The raw energy, the intricate footwork, and the sheer passion in a tiny room will absolutely give you goosebumps. Travel tip: look for venues in the Triana neighborhood of Seville, or if you are in Granada, check out the cave performances in the Sacromonte district for an unforgettable acoustic experience. Number 11. Road trip through Pueblos Blancos in Andalusia. Rent a car and explore the Pueblos Blancos, a series of whitewashed hill towns scattered across southern Spain. The Moorish tradition of painting the houses white was designed to reflect the harsh summer sun. Places like Arcos de la Frontera, Zahara de la Sierra, or Grazalema offer incredible viewpoints, winding medieval alleys, and a much slower pace of Andalusian life. Travel tip: if you rent a car, get the smallest automatic vehicle you can comfortably fit into. The streets in these towns are incredibly narrow, and navigating them in a large SUV is a nightmare. Number 12. Walk a stretch of the Camino de Santiago. You do not have to hike the full 500-mile pilgrimage trail to feel the magic of the Camino. Spend a day or two walking a scenic stretch in the lush green region of Galicia. soaking in the peaceful countryside, crossing old Roman bridges, and chatting with fellow travelers from all around the world. Travel tip: even if you are just doing a day hike, you can pick up a pilgrim's passport at local churches and collect stamps at cafes and hostels along your route as a cool souvenir. Number 13. Be amazed by the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. Frank Gehry's titanium-clad architectural marvel completely revitalized the northern industrial city of Bilbao. Even if you never step foot inside the galleries, the abstract metal curves reflecting off the Nervion River make the building a modern art piece in itself. Travel tip: make sure to walk around the entire exterior to see the large-scale installations, including Puppy, a massive 40-foot-tall West Highland Terrier sculpture made entirely of living, blooming flowers by Jeff Koons. Number 14. Take in Plaza de España. Take in Plaza de España in Seville. Built for the 1929 Ibero-American Expo, this massive semicircular brick pavilion is one of Spain's most impressive public squares. You can rent a small rowboat to glide along the 500-meter canal, walk along the shaded arcades to look at the colorful tiled alcoves representing every province of Spain, and soak up the open-air guitar music echoing through the plaza. Travel tip: Seville is one of the hottest cities in Europe. If you are visiting in the summer, get here right at sunrise. You will beat the intense midday heat and have the stunning architecture almost entirely to yourself for photos. Head number 15. Uncover Playa de las Catedrals in Galicia. Tucked away in Spain's dramatic northern coast along the Cantabrian Sea. This beach is famous for its massive natural stone archways and deep-sea caves carved out by centuries of crashing waves. Walking through the arches feels like wandering through a Gothic cathedral made entirely of rock. Travel tip: you can only explore the sand when the tide is completely out, so checking the local tide schedules is mandatory. Also, during peak summer months, you need to book a free online reservation to control crowd sizes, so plan ahead. Spain truly has something for every type of traveler, from the northern coast down to the southern mountains. Let me know in the comments which of these you would put at the very top of your list. Like, subscribe, and click the bell. Thanks for watching Destinations by D, and I'll see you in the next itinerary.